The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
Playing both sides of you. Shot out in your friends. I'm going crazy. Shot. Yeah. In the scene. She's trying to go.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Ready? All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Tough one to attain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And now he plants a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Richardson on 3rd. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Sent down by rookie Cody Simon.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. What it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They give on second to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's out in the clear. Left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 1-point game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make the defense pay.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd down carry for Achane. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Running with H-Chan here out of the gun. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
47. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, 40. There we go. Kill. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Finds Isaac Tisla, complete. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Runs the receiver in motion left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Tisla, the man in motion. Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Staying on the ground with Benson. Space to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. It's a design run for Richardson. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. They don't go anywhere. Give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good.
Cowboys 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Emari DeMercado. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead on the first play of the drive. Ryland now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
41. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Third down run from Achane. The run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Yeah, there we go.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down throw here from Richardson. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep their drive alive and reach Cater 1 play later. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback, and we'll start at the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Yr1 up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Kill.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
7. Yeah, here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Dumps it off to Yr1. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's Yr1 on the inside give. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Yr1 with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Benson on first and 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Third and long for him here. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now Richardson on fourth down. He's got a man left, and he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 47! 26!
First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Go. Wide in.
Throwing again is Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain. Goes to the hurry up here. Prescott now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Achane gets this on the draw. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. That's Flournoy. He's got it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And he is down to the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
That's ready.
Now a give running right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
At the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
We send him left out of the slot. Give here to the motion man. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Benson now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
He takes it himself. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw takes it to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achan. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
47. Yeah! Here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 5.
47.
At the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
Here we go. Kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Score Cardinals 35, Cowboys 34.
Well, they risked it all on that 2-point try, so now they're forced to try this onside kick. The Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 60 Eagles. Reload.
It's Benson on the give. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Hey, smash. Check smash. Let go.
Now an inside give to Benson. Has room into the secondary. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard
line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them that does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to Yr1. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
First
and 10 at the 48.
A run now with Yr1. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Called in by Lamb, right side. Jukes away from one. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Running for it, it's Yr1. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Just shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup.
Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys down by only 2 in the fourth. Yr1 with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them into field goal range.
And the Cardinals, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Liking, 18.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have taken the lead late. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 42.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start the drive with H.A. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 47.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Prescott, a quick throw. Complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're going to 54. Roy! Hey, kill! 47. 26.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. He can run it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throwing now. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
We're going to 54. Why? Hey, we're kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Desperation time here. He's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. He'll drop this down to A-Chain. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Prescott's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard.
We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on